I'm Chris Levis with Levy Source for Sports. Today we're going to talk about dyeing lacrosse heads. So today we got a Revo 2.0 here, as you can see. Nothing on it right now, nice and white. We're going to do up a camo design. So in a minute here we're going to put some of our tape on, show you the initial processes of it, and we're going to walk you through the steps. First thing I'm going to say is, kids, if you're boiling water, be careful. First thing you want to do is you want to get a pot of water on, get it going. That way, after you're done marking up your stick, you can go right to the boiling water, add your dye, and then you can start doing your dye from there, your coloring from there. As you can see by the pot, I need something big enough that I can submerge the whole head in. So be sure you have a big enough pot to do this, and make sure you're doing it on a good stable surface. The next thing is actually marking your stick off. There's a couple different materials that you can use to do that. Probably the most popular is electrical tape. Another thing you can use is automotive tape. This is for marking off cars for painting. And the other third method that's really popular is a glue gun. So marking off the areas on the stick with the glue gun. But today we're going to be using the automotive to do the camo shape, as you guys can see. Okay, so now we've got all our edges sealed. As you guys can see, the tape's on there nice. Okay, next thing you want to do is you want to make sure your water is boiling. As you guys can see, in our case it is, and we've already added the dye. So I have a black dye in there. We'll be doing a gray-black dye today, so I'll only need to use a bit of time in the dye to start. We have it up to a boil. Really super important that you guys bring it up to a boil for the dye to actually absorb into the head. So really important. The next thing, get yourself a clothes hanger or a piece of wire so that you're not putting your hands near the hot water. Okay, and just lace it right through. We're going to start the lip first, actually. So we're going to lace it through just like that. Okay, and I'm going to go into the dye a couple of times just until I get the gray coloring that I like. Then we'll flip it over, do the other side, and then we'll bring it out and see how it looks. Okay, so we're just dipping it in. Okay, a couple of times. I can pull it out. I can see it's already starting to change color. So as you guys can see, we've put on another layer of camo. Basically everything that's covered right now with the brown is going to be either a white or a gray color, and we're going to do our final black right now. So we'll hook up our hanger again. Okay, and we'll go back to our dye, and what we're going to do now is we're just going to continue to dip it until we get a nice deep rich black color, something that we're happy with. So the next step, as I said before, was to get it under some cold water, and that way we seal that color in. So as soon as we're done doing the dye here, we're going to get it under some cold water, and then we'll start peeling the tape, take a look at what we got for a finished product. Okay, so we got the finished product here. As you guys can see, good color differentiation, nice separation of colors all the way through. Okay, and that's our black, white, and gray camo Revo 2.0. Okay, be sure to visit us online at www.levysports.com. Follow us on Twitter and follow us on Facebook. Thanks for watching.